Okay. Okie dokie, lovely. So, I've just had a massage, guys, that's why my thing's there. So, let's just start with a really deep, wide hamstring stretch. So, we're just going to take the hips backwards, chin to chest, and then just gently down. Make sure the hips are coming backwards, guys. And again, just have a little rock forwards and backwards into the ball of the foot, into the heel. Ball of the foot, heel. Ball of the foot, heel. And then find where your centre is. Push into the heel. Draw the tummy in. And then just gently restack the spine back up. And then this time take it up. So again, so the reason we take the hips backwards is you get more of a stretch, yeah? And then down, nice and slow. Keep that tummy in towards the spine for 2, down 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. The other side. If the back feels tight, just take it to the shin, not to the foot. Yeah, so always think about the back, guys. Yeah, there's no point in forcing something if it bothers the back. So you can just do shin and 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then take one foot slightly inwards and the other one into your warrior pose. So again, deep down into it. Let's really focus on our balance. Push the outer edge of the foot into the mat. Take it and pull the shoulder blades together. Hold that position. Next one, in breath. Out breath as we come up. And then lower, reach. And up. And again. 4 more. 4, 3. I'll say hello to Serena 2, even though she's not here, and Sandra. I don't know if Sandra watches the recordings, but Serena does. And down. Well done. Back to centre. Keep the feet inwards now. Both feet turn inwards. Take the hands on the hip bones. Draw the belly in. Hips back towards the wall. And again, then just gently down. Hold just halfway. Push through the feet. Gently back up. Good. Opening up through the chest. Pull those shoulder blades together. Feel the stretch in the pec muscles. And again, just gently back. Gently up. We'll do some nice back stretches actually, Jan, if you've been in the garden home. And then back into warrior pose. So shoulders down. Create an opening of the chest by just drawing the shoulder blades gently together. Hold that position. Dig a little bit deeper as you go into that deep warrior pose. Again, making sure them toes, the knees don't come over the toes. Take it up. Balance. So push the outer foot into the mat. Strengthening the legs. And again. Last one. Hold. And then gently back up again. Bring your feet back together. Sorry, I can't, because I've been out with a dog and my feet are cold. So just take one, sorry, in fact, yeah, cross one foot over. So again, draw the tummy in a little bit. Reach up nice and tall with the same hand as the leg in front. Grab the other with the other hand, grab the wrist, can't speak, and take it. Oh, done a bit of waist work this week. You can really feel that. Take a breath in and out, and again. Two more. Try and push a little bit deeper. And then gently back up. Take two big circles. Circle the other way. Good. Soften the front knee. Take the hips back. Chin forward, gently down. Again, just feeling that lovely deep stretch. Just letting the head hang. Oh, take some deep breaths in. And out. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out breath as we gently come up. Okay, let's come to the other side. So again, when it's cold, the joints can feel a little bit not very good. So just hold up again. So again, take that hand and push over. So we tend to want to go like that, but try and push it a little bit. So you are feeling the lat muscles as well. Take a breath in. Two more. Last one. Gently back to centre and again, two big circles. And again, the other way. Good. Soften the front knee. Take them hips backwards again. Weight forwards down into that iliotibial band, that outside area of the leg that can pull on the knee. You'll probably feel it a little bit. I did quite a lot of abs this morning, so I can feel it a little bit in my lower back as well. Take a breath in. And out. And in. And out. Last one, breath in. And gently up. Oh, and a big hello to my lovely Lorraine. I miss my Lorraine when she's not on. Did she, is it a test for last week? Wanted bloods? Is it a dental? I'll need to send her a message. So just let's come over into warming up, guys. So shoulders down. So again, quite a wideish stance, so you get some action in the hips. Keep the shoulders down, just try and keep your arms like this. So again, really think about length through the crown of the head. Send that bum to an imaginary wall and make sure you have got that gentle connection through the core as well. I'm just wondering how it feels for Deb squatting in a pair of jeans. There we go. I was just moaning to Linda that our typical, when you're trying to find something nice to wear, you can't blooming find out, can you? It's like Sequin City at the minute in Leeds City Centre. I was so excited. I bought these trousers from Mint Velvet and I went to pick them up and they were bloody awful. Do you know when you're like really looking forward to something? They were like cotton summer trousers. Anyway, that's my whinge. So I'm going to go vintage and wear something old on Saturday night when I'm out. And 8 more for 8, 7. Hey Janet, you'd have laughed yesterday. I had parents' evening about 4:30. So obviously I got showered and changed because I had my gym kit on. And I just had jeans on, but a nice coat. And I arrived and Finley were like, "Why do you look so nice, Mum?" I was like, "What do you mean?" And 2, and 1. And then back to centre. I said, "I'm going to come sweaty, you know." And then keep your feet down, keep the shoulders down. Let's take it. They're so weird, teenagers, aren't they? Me and Debs were talking about that. And 3, and 4. I was laughing like literally every boy at school like looked the same. Black puffer coats, silly blooming floppy fringes. I felt old. And again for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4. So this move is so good to try and just keep them shoulders from hiking forwards. 2 and 1. Well done. And keep with that one. Similar kind of move. Just have a little pelvic circle just to release the back a little bit. Pelvic circle the other way. Good. And then just keep your feet down and just take your arms out. And again, they want to sometimes do this, so try and maintain that length through the crown of the head. Pull back, hold, and forward. And again, pull back and hold. So when you're thinking of like when you're in bridge position and you're laid on the floor, these ones will help keep them shoulder blades down. Really important. Otherwise, if the pecs get tight, all kinds of breath issues happen. You get something called thoracic outlet syndrome, which is incredibly painful. And 2 more. So see how all these go. You go with all these steps and then down. Well done. And then just see if you can come up onto the ball of the feet. Take your arms up and have a little hold. It's hard doing my trainers. Good. And gently back down. And then let's get hold of a chair if you think you need it for balance, guys. We're going to go straight into our balance work before we do some work for the shoulders. So again, we're just going to take it nice and easy to start with. Big toe down onto the mat for our first one. We're going to take it up for 1. Out breath. So again, even in these ones, think about trying to keep your rib cage in and down, even when you're kind of taking your arms overhead. If that one feels easy enough, bring the foot into the lower calf. Push into that big toe. And again. Good. If that one felt okay, bring it up into your big tree pose. And again. Again. 2 more. Last one. Well done. Excellent. The leg you've been stood on, guys, just bend your toes. It's a bit uncomfortable. It's nicer to do on a like a cushion this, but if you just kind of tuck your toes under, so you're creating a stretch up the front of the foot. If that feels quite tender, do this quite a bit. And then take the foot out in front and then just laterally tilt it. Yeah, so this is your foot. You just take it over and back. And 3, and back, and 4, and back, and 5. Good, well done. And then just remove that leg to the back, just to take it into your calf stretch. Pushing down. Push, push, push. You can bend the knee a little bit and ever so slightly raise the heel, like literally, you know, the tiniest little bit. And then push down. I'll say hello to Elizabeth as well. She sent me a lovely message. said it was funny. She said, I'm looking after my grandchildren again in Edinburgh. Let's hope it's the last time before Christmas. And then they were so cute. She sent me a picture of them. And then down. And anyone else who's watching the recording, if I don't see you, have a wonderful Christmas. And let's come the other side. So again, this one, move it if you need it. God, I'm absolutely starving, guys. I've not had any breakfast, so if you hear my tummy rumbling in a bit. So push that big toe, just hold. Whoop. Take a breath in. Out breath. In. And again. In. And then gently up, and again. Beautiful. Into here. Remember all these balance ones, squats, good for that bone density, and again. Two more. Last one. And again, just bend your foot, if that's your foot, it kind of laterally, it almost, the toes kind of turning, it's hard to see on Zoom, I know. And, whoa. And then take it forward, and then again, just laterally, so all you're trying to do is when you stood on your foot for quite a length of time, yeah, great for bone density, but it can just jam a little bit the joint, so we're just opening it up again. And two, and one. Well done. The other side again. Push that heel into the mat. Yeah. If you've got really tight calves, guys, you can kind of use a wall to really push into it. My calves feel alright today for some reason. They don't normally. They always feel tight. But you can soften the knee a little bit and raise the heel a bit, and it goes a little bit further down the calf into the soleus muscle, and then again push down. And again. And relax. Well done. Back to centre. So what we're going to do now, this is a, can you remember the green goddess? What was she called? She was beautiful. I thought she was beautiful. Diana Moran, I think it was. She's got a book out on osteoporosis, which is all this kind of stuff. But she does this one, it always makes me giggle. So she goes down and clap. It's such a Diana Moran. Clap. Back, down, and clap. And she was always right jolly, wasn't she? It always amazed me how fabulous she used to look in green. And again, down, and clap. Four more. Clap. Three. Clap. Two. Not sure this stance would win a Strictly final. Well done. And then step touch. Quite big. And circle. Oh, Serena, you'll be very excited. It's the semi-final this weekend. And the other side. And switch. And across. And the other way. And then come to a standing position and take your arm out to the side, so your shoulder blades are slightly kind of pulling together. And then just do that sideways figure of 8 like that. Sideways figure of 8. Good. 2 more. Remember, joints like circling actions. And again. Two and one. well done. And last but not least, before we start, do a little bit of strength through. So in this direction again, try and stop that from happening. Shoulders down, length with the crown of the head, out, up, high, lower, and again. You don't have to come up on tippy toes if you don't want. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So if you want more movement today and you don't want to do your strength work, you can always do the actions with just kind of no weight. So we're just going to pick, we're going to pick 2 up actually. So I want to do a little bit of dumb waiter. My cup of tea is precariously on the shelf. So take the heels together. So it's really important that when you're doing dumb waiter, you're not pushing out through the rib cage. So nothing moves. The ribs are in and together. The core's connected, and you're just working from the shoulder area. So again, out, nice and slow, and then back in. And for 2. Again, keep that length through. Imagine there's a rope on the ceiling and it's pulling your head. Yeah, so the neck's nice and long. And again, you can always do this with a band as well. You take the band behind the back. And for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, and 1. Well done. Flick your feet to just normal parallel, and then one at a time. Take the palms inwards and just bring it up. 1, 2. Nice and slow. Or again, if you want strength work and balance. She has a terrible night to go out on a Saturday. England semi-final. What's going on? And again. And 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. I apologise, guys, if it's Jude's 18th on Tuesday night. So we're going out for dinner. I'm going to have my first cocktail. Well, no, that's a lie. I had a cocktail with him this summer. But yeah, so 2 drinks these days, and so I apologise if I'm a bit blurry-eyed next week. And 2 more, and 1, and 2. Well done, beautiful. Take 1 weight down. So Debs, if you want to just do them ones again, babe, you can do if your shoulder prefers that to the backwards one. Yeah, because I know that one will bothering you. Or even maybe that one, but yeah, just make sure it feels alright. Otherwise, come into that lunge position, guys. Take the shoulder blade down and then just take it out and in. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 3, 2, 1, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Switch sides. So again, and out. Eight more. 8, 7. Yeah, my poor mum's got frozen shoulder at the minute, so I've got to go down and wrap all the Christmas presents. Oh, 4, feel for me, feel for me. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Switch hands again. abduction work. So try and again stop that happening. So shoulder blades down. So you're working the upper trapezius as well as the deltoid shoulder muscle and the lats. And again. Yeah, I've got 3 boys, and how do you feel for me? Who's going to write my presents when I'm 80? And again, another 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. I might clear my gutters there. And again, the other side for 12, 11, 10. Again, remember that length through the crown of the head. Abduction are probably one of the hardest ones to do. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Good. No worries. So just place them down. Where are we for time? Yeah, that's good. So what we're going to do is just stretch them out. So I just want you to try and take that hand behind the back. If you can't, don't worry, just keep it down. And then pull the shoulder blade together and just gently take the neck, the ear to shoulder the other way. Take a breath in. And then just gently look down, just a little tiny, just go easy with this one, a little nodding dog. It's quite uncomfortable this for me, but I know my neck needs it. It's fine on the other side. And just hold. And just gently back to centre, and just take a couple of little. And then the other side, so again, pull the shoulder blade, so don't let it do that, pull it back, keep the ribs down, and again, just go the other way. Notice how different each kind of lateral muscles running up our neck, the levator scap and the sternocleidomastoid, and it's, yeah, they can get super, super tight. Just pull back. I've just massaged a lovely lady who's a gardener, and one side were fine, the other one really tender. So again, a lot of the time it just depends on if you're right dominant, you tend to be tighter on that side. And then just look down. And then just, again, now all I want you to do is pull the neck back. Looks really weird, this. Pull the neck back. Pull it back. So you're trying to almost do a little bit of a chin tuck. Lengthening the back of the neck. 2 more. Good. And then rotation, so parallel. Rotate. Look over the shoulder. And back to centre. And the other way. So this way I'm fine. This way, my right side of the neck, I've always had slight issues with. I think because I overcompensate for that left shoulder injury. And again. And back to centre. And again, just take some beautiful pelvic circles. Sometimes I feel like I could do these all day. Make it quite big. Think about where your pelvis is as well. Yeah, so your pelvis can go obviously right to left, as in 3 to 9 on a clock, or east to west. And it can also go 6 to 12 on a clock, obviously, or north to south. And when we're doing work, we want to try and be in that neutral pelvis. So try not to lift one hip up, try not to tuck too much, and certainly try not to do that. So we're just going to come straight down onto the floor. And we are going to, if you want to give yourself a little bit of comfort in the knee while we do cat to cow, you can just fold your mat up, she says. And then again, just take your chin right to your chest, so you're creating length in it. Stick your bum up, take a beautiful in breath. Yeah, and then start round and an out breath. And again, the other way, so stick, and then start bringing the neck like this. And again, so round in and an out breath. In breath. So you're rounding from the tailbone, the head is staying where it is, rounding from the mid-thoracic, make it really big, and then drop the chin. Keep the chin dropped, go the other way. Now again, come into your rounded position. Just take 3 breaths in. And out. In. And out. And again. And then go in the other position, and which one feels most comfortable? Again, breath in. And come back to centre, then take the hips to the right, look over to your left, and then the other way, slightly elevating the shoulder. So you're creating the stretch laterally, and again, and then do the rolling cat. Rolling. Two more. The other way. And you'll sometimes get people in class when you start doing cat to cows and they'll go, oh, oh. Yeah, so just, I normally feels lovely, but I can tell that I've done quite a bit of plank and I can feel it in my back. So just rest down into a wide shell stretch. Really try and get your chest as close to the floor as you can, your bum as close to the heels, and just take some nice big breaths in, big breaths out. Try and expand the rib cage when you breathe in. Out, breath release. And again. And then just come up onto the hands, and can you take one hand and just thread it underneath the other hand? I massaged a girl like this yesterday. She was lovely. And the other side. And again. Beautiful. And then come to lie on your front. Okay, so it's the season of shopping, shoulders forward with all the horrible heavy shopping that we do. So let's just, we need our upper shoulders to work, yeah, our trapezius muscles. So just turn the palms up towards the ceiling, push the pubic bone into the mat, draw that navel in towards the spine, slide the shoulder blades down, length through the crown of the head, and just lift up a little bit. Keep the tummy engaged. And then just take one arm out to the side, just below shoulder height. And gently back in. And the other arm. And gently back in. Both together. Gently back in. Lower back down. Have a little wiggle. Relax everything. Start again. Push the pubic bone down. Draw the navel away from that imaginary hot comb. Reach the fingers long. The length of the head, crown of the head's being pulled in the opposite direction to the feet. Neck nice and long. Take one arm out to the side. Don't let the neck do this. Back to centre. The other side. Back to centre. Both together. Hold. Back to centre, relax again, gently down. Always let everything just completely relax before you start your settle. Push the pubic bone down, draw the belly in away from an imaginary curl, reach the fingers long, the length, crown of the head the opposite way to the feet. Lift the chest, come down a little bit if you're feeling it in the lower back. Take one arm out to the side, hold it. Back in. The other one, hold, back in. Women particularly start to lose a lot of strength in their shoulders. Really, really important. Back in and lower. I'm thinking of doing another, like a shoulder class down in London actually, because I can't believe how many people have got shoulder injuries at the minute. Yeah, so again, one more. Push the pubic bone down, draw the belly in, slide the shoulders down, lift up. Keep the length through the crown of the head. Take it out, hold, back in. And again, women are much more likely to get frozen shoulder as well than men between the ages of 40 and 60. And one more each side. Both together. Gently down and just take your hands, just really relax. And then just bend your knees and just take a little windscreen wipe side to side. You can always do this with a straight leg. It's quite nice where you straighten the legs, bend the toes, bring the kind of sort of feet together and then just turn the feet in one direction and then the feet in the other. And it's just a little bit of a lower back stretch. And again. And relax. And then just see if you can. You might have to pull the trousers. Some people struggle with this one. But if you can get the foot, brilliant. Bring the heel into butt. That will keep your hips nice and flexible. Push the pubic bone down if you want to increase the stretch through the thigh muscles, the quad muscles. You can lift the leg as well if you can. If you can't, don't worry. Lovely deep breaths. Well done. The other side. Again, this is a stretch that a lot of people stop being able to do the older they get. And again, push the pubic bone down. Take a breath in. And out. And again. And out. Two more. Last one. And beautiful. Well done, guys. Come over onto your back. Let's stick with, where are we for time? Oh. Do you know what? My bum's quite tight today, so we might just do bridge and abdominal work today, and we might just hold bridge just to get a bit of glute strength. But we won't do side leg today because I want you to, yeah, just feel nice going into the weekend. So what I want you to think about with bridge is a few things. We talk about it quite a lot. We don't want the feet too far forward, so walk the feet so the shins are underneath the knees. We've just done some work to open up the chest, so hopefully the collarbone feels really wide. We don't want that to happen, so try and keep the shoulder blades down, collarbones through the front nice and wide. You can open them up a bit more by turning the palms up to ceiling if you struggle with that move. Walk the fingertips down, close your eyes. You are in neutral spine, so the rib cage is on the mat, but you've got that gap underneath the lumbar spine. I want you to take a breath in, gently roll the lower back into the mat, and just gently start lifting the bum, lifting the lower back, the mid-back, and really elongating your knees and your shins, ascending them forward. Remember in bridge, everything's flat. You're not up here somewhere on the neck. You're only on your shoulder blades. So the hips are high, but you're not arched through the back area. And we're just going to hold to get that bit of strength. Tuck in the tailbone. So you're getting that strength through the bum, strength through the back, through the legs. Then take a breath in and slowly lower. Bone by bone, providing lubrication for the back. Beautiful. Let's go again. Let's take a breath in. Out breath, gently roll into imprints. Try and keep the knees sort of so they're in parallel and they're not flipping out to the sides. Send the shins and the knees forward. You're on your shoulder blade, don't come up. If you come up too high, you start to arch into that lordosis of the back. So tuck your tailbone, hold, and lower back down. So my back goes all the way into imprint before it goes to neutral. Some people find that they struggle a bit with that lower back imprinting, but just try and follow the spine as much as you can. Take another one in, last one, breath in. Gently roll the lower back into the mat, providing that lubrication for the joints. Lifting up, sending the knees long. In your bridge position, all we're going to do now is just tuck the tailbone and just drop the butt an inch. Drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. Squeezing the booty. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently down. And take a very welcome. Knees into chest. Pull that, really stretch out that lower back. So if you've got your resistance band at hand, guys, and your ball or a cushion or anything, just to give your neck a little bit of leeway, take the band, and we're just going to take the leg up nice and high. And all we're going to do is we're going to straight away just take the band in the same hand as the leg. Remember, particularly if you've got lymphedema, don't ever wrap it around. You don't want anything tight around your wrist. That includes a watch as well. Yeah, so keep that leg up. And then try to keep both butt cheeks on the floor and just gently take that leg out to the side. Quite a gentle stretch this. You shouldn't feel too much in a thigh stretch. Hold. Keep the core tight. Try not to roll the hips as you bring the leg round and back up again. Now just focus on the core. So remember what I talked about. Pelvic floor, you have to really think about the hip bones are, basically both hip bones are pointing up towards the ceiling. And when you take that leg out to the side, I don't want your opposite hip to roll over. Yeah, so draw the belly in, keep the hips level, out to the side, and lower. Nice and slow. And again. Pilates is all about precision. The beauty of Zoom classes, when there's no one in studio, at least there's no one chatting. Yeah, so you can focus on trying to keep that lower back always in neutral. And then just grab the band in the opposite hand and just gently turn the head as you bring that leg slightly over the midline. This can feel, for me, is much more intense. Breathe into it. Try and go a little bit further. Beautiful, back to centre, good work. Bring that other leg up. Yeah, lengthen that one. So again, a nice hamstring stretch, nice straight leg. And again, try and keep both butt cheeks down as you just bring yourself into that inner thigh one. Again, take a breath in. And out. In. And out. Last one. And back to centre. Take the band in the opposite hand. No, sorry, keep it in that one. My fault. And then again, anchor, so you've got two. So if you bang your hip bone, well not hard, because it's a bit bony, isn't it? But your hip bone, yeah, imagine you've got two steak knives anchoring the hip bones down. You've got £1,000,000 on it. As you take the leg out to the side, you are using your core to stop your pelvis from rocking. And then back. Just do 3 more, guys. That might be an order I've been waiting for 2 weeks. Oh no, it's not, it's my client. It's my client. And then just grab the band in the opposite hand and then across into that sciatic. And then gently back to centre position, and we'll just do just a little bit, not too much. I just want to do a little bit of core, yeah. So where our feet were a little bit closer to our bum, guys, I just want your feet to walk away. And again, pubic bone, hip bones. I know I really talk about this a lot, but with COVID and Zoom, it's harder when people aren't in the studio. So I want you to really focus on them imaginary drinks. Yeah, not tipping them forward or backwards. So take the hands underneath the head, interlink the fingers, thumbs into the nape of the neck. Draw the pelvic floor in and up, navel to spine. Try not to close the gap. So whatever position you are starting in, which should be neutral, rib cage down, you lift it and you're not changing the shape of the back. Just lower for 2. Lift 1, 2, 3. Lower for 2. Lift 1, 2, 3. Lower for 2. Lift 1, 2, 3. Lower for 2. And again, 4 more. And lower. And lower. 2, 3, and lower, 1, 2, 3, and lower. Well done. Please feel free to do more of those if you want. Take your arms out to capital T, glue your legs together. Take the knees to the right, the head to the left. Inhale, give your belly a big rise up to the ceiling. Out breath, draw it back in. Use the abdominals to get back to centre. The other side. Inhale, let the belly rise. Out breath. And back to centre. So yesterday I did quite a lot of them in class, guys, but what I did was I took it up like this into neutral spine, and then we just did some 1, 2, and oh my god, I can really feel my obliques. So don't always think that the bigger the exercise the better. Sometimes them little small moves are what count. So just come onto your front, just take a big breath in and round. Back to neutral, tuck your toes, walk your hands back, and then just gently bring your hands towards your feet, and softly up we go. And thank you very much.